You just opened up a great big can of whoop ass.
Hey, Elmer. We are streaming again today, just to give you the heads up. How are you otherwise?
Good. Gonna have to keep quiet for a bit because my dad's watching Lawrence of Arabia.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hell! How many achievements have I unlocked by merging my accounts? Holy shit!
I don't know, dude.
I think it's finally done. That was a solid two.
Oh, it sounds like you've been paged.
Mm-mm.
Alright. I'm feeling more Minecraft today because I've got a bit of a headache. But I am willing to switch it up to something else. Hello, welcome. To those who are following the saga of my soda, yes, I am drinking a ginger ale. It's number 2 for the day. The first one was a Sprite that I had with my lunch. Huh? Minecraft is on Android? And it's included? Well, okay then. Alright. we had recently left off by building a massive tunnel from one point of my fort to another. And we were successful in that endeavor. Hey, Danny.
Huh?
Hi, Danny. How are you doing?
Oh, good. Sorry, my thing had a. Oh, okay. All right, back to Jaden.
What is it, Danny?
Nothing. How are you doing today?
I have a migraine.
Okay, I'll be nice to you today.
That's okay. I took my medication. It should kick in about 20 minutes. And I'm currently streaming Minecraft because I have been... I noticed that Katie was getting back into it. I know that my friend Sam's been getting... A lot of my friends been getting back into streaming, so I figured, where's the YouTube reps? And I'm the only YouTube streamer out of everybody on the server, so...
Yeah, oh well.
Since I have OBS set up, and I did a test stream last night, and it ran pretty okay. Why not? Let's just keep it going. Whenever I get game with the boys, I'll just boot up OBS and start streaming.
Wonderful, wonderful. Any plans for the rest of the week?
I have a pinball tournament tomorrow at Louis Tap.
The same one you normally go to?
Oh, this is a different place. But it's one that's
well,
a tad closer, and it's been on my to-do list to go to for quite some time.
Where is this at?
It's in Roscoe, Illinois.
Oh, Roscoe.
Yes. What's wrong with Roscoe, Illinois?
I've heard interesting things about it, but I'm sure it'd be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Actually, yeah, you'd be fine. Sorry, I've heard there's just some like, I think they had like a couple things they had for crime back like 10 years back, and plus there was like a really like, there was a girl I was trying to date that was from there that would turn out to be just a complete psycho, so that was a long time ago.
I see you're biased against it. I understand why you are biased against Roscoe. I will, if I happen to see a psycho bitch that moans about Danny, I will let you know. I will not make sure to distance myself.
And that's the only context that Danny's name will ever be moaned.
Oh yeah, Danny. Oh yeah. Did that come through on the mic? It better.
Yes, it did. And given
Good.
given the current state of things, that's like 50. That makes me feel 50-50 right now.
In other words, he's trying to hide the boner.
He's trying to hide the boner.
No, I would have gone to horny jail if that was the case.
I mean, I'm on YouTube. Like, I didn't do anything bad yet. You know, and does YouTube? Did I put in the YouTube bio that I am a girl yet? I don't remember.
I've been good.
I haven't. Not today, at least.
Also, I'm not going back to horny jail. It kind of stinks and it's a little sticky.
Dude, it's your job to clean the damn place, dude.
It was. I think it was from.
You're the one. You're the one who was a little piss baby and kept saying, "Oh, it needs."
Do we want to give him the nickname of Horny Jail Manager? Like not custodian. Horny Jail.
Horny Jail Janitor.
Janitor, yeah.
It's still a mess from probably from Cat Girl Alex's AI porn.
Danny, you're the only one who goes there on any sort of regularity. If it's dirty in there, that's you.
For context, on my personal Discord server, we have this thing called Horny Jail, where it's a voice chat where we all punish ourselves if any of us are too horny. I put myself there a few times and stayed there for several hours because I was down bad for various reasons.
Yeah, and this is a.
Because unlike most girls, I actually know how to take a dick.
Boom, boom.
I mean, there are already several in the Discord server, so you probably already. So that makes sense.
No, most girls on my Discords. Should I advertise that all the girls on my Discord server know how to take a cock? I don't think I should. I don't think that'd be proper. That's kind of impolite and rude, and shares a lot of personal information.
This stream is not sponsored by Bad Dragon.
No, but the year is.
No. What are you doing up there?
Also, that's not what I meant by dicks.
Well,
sporting goods.
I'm honestly surprised no one has bragged about. No one has a fleshlight collection.
One person this server does.
I thought they left.
Nope. They're still here.
Wait, I thought they left after Thanksgiving.
No. That's not the person with a fleshlight collection.
Oh.
I'm not outing that person. Alright? No. I found out on accident. Okay? I'm not even supposed to know.
We've outed people for their dildo collections.
No, we haven't.
They've done that voluntarily. That hasn't been. They've outed themselves, much like you've outed yourself.
Yeah, no, like, I'm not gonna out someone else's toy collection. That's not nice.
Oh, okay.
I would much rather they come forward with the information. And they never will! Not in a billion years. Keep making more iron. We need more iron. Oh, that's a lot of iron!
Careful, Neiman. You might be getting some iron later this week. And I'm not talking about harvesting it. I'm talking about taking it.
What? What do you mean?
What?
Nothing.
Danny, if this is another one of your revenge schemes, it's gonna fall flat. It's gonna
No,
fall
no,
flat.
no,
It's
just-
gonna
there
fall
you go.
flatter than Conan O'Brien's ass. And we already know that Squirrel's A, not into you, and B, way out of your league.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
Well, yeah, that and Squirrel has standards
what?
for one thing.
You know what? I'm gonna prove it to you. Let me go.
Wait, you're gonna prove it to me that I'm taking iron? Hold up.
God.
Hold up. Oh dear lord.
No. I'm gonna warm up my car, and I'm just gonna make that long drive to Janesville.
Are you referring to Squirrel like going to a gym or something? Because then you're supposed to be pumping iron in that context.
Yeah, I've got plenty.
How far? Ah, crap. Okay, no, I'm not doing 14. I'm not doing 15 hours in Janesville.
Why not? James did it once, and he said he'd never do it again.
Twink.
What was that?
Nothing.
Oh, that was wishing my mom good night.
No, not you.
Nothing. I said nothing. What did you think I said?
I heard what you said.
What did I say?
Danny, what the fuck did you do this time?
He called me the T word.
I hesitate to ask which one.
Okay, so
I just called him a twig.
You did not call me a twig. You're so full of shit.
I gotta go up with something
Okay,
different.
that's not the worst one I was thinking of.
He called me a twink.
Again, not the worst thing you could have called me.
It's not the worst thing he's ever called me. He's called me way worse things.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna say it. If I say it, then Katie would come on here in like a millisecond.
If you say it while I'm on stream, all I've got for you, I mean, I'll have Hilmer designate the funeral. Hilmer, you're in charge of giving the eulogy.
Wouldn't it be Davis?
I'll
Since
queue up
he's
pomp
a
and
priest?
circumstance.
Davis is officiating the funeral. Hilmer's just giving the eulogy.
How big do we want the porta potty on top of this grave?
We want it to be a full-sized one.
Do we want it to be like an actual outhouse, a porta potty, or just a hole in the ground?
I'm trying to think of the most Illinois thing that we can make a toilet joke out of.
The Chicago Bears performance.
Yeah.
No, make him wear a Dallas Cowboy jersey.
No, that would be more. No, wearing a Green Packers jersey would be more humiliating.
Yeah, but considering the Dallas Cowboys just fired Mike McCarthy.
Yeah. 2 days in a row we talked about that. I'm okay with this.
What an overrated team.
The Dallas Cowboys or the Packers?
Yeah. The Cowboys.
Because the answer is both. I don't watch sports ball. I don't do that sports ball stuff.
It's okay. It's probably only like some people probably follow this. Probably like Stonks and probably myself.
I went too
The only
far.
time we get into sports is when March Madness.
I accidentally went too far.
There's a reason why there's a wrestling channel on the Discord server.
That
You
is
are
true.
one of them.
He's right, you know.
I'm surrounded by.
Don't you
Don't.
dare.
You do that, I'm gonna fucking send you back to Horny Jail.
Especially
Well,
while I'm on stream, motherfucker.
I'm surrounded by nerds.
Try me, motherfucker. Try me.
I
Funny.
like that voice. You should use that one more often.
Try me, motherfucker.
But
Don't take
I
this
like
as an
it.
insult, but you sound like Uncle Ruckus. You have the
I've never seen that show.
oh,
Or
that's
at least I've never seen Uncle Ruckus. Uncle Ruckus episode.
you might find it funny.
Look up Uncle Ruckus. Okay, have yourself a laugh.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not comfortable with having the N word drop that many times in a row.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you're gonna watch the Boondocks.
No,
you should
just
have
watch the
headphones
clip
on.
of him getting his DNA test results. There's only like 2 N-word bombs in that, which is pretty light, all things considered. Danny can back me up on this.
Yeah,
He can't back, you know.
it's a funny show.
It's got its
just,
moments. It's got its moments that I can appreciate and get enjoyment out of.
Well,
Like
I mean,
my
all-
favorite.
I mean,
Oh no, it's more water, my enemy. Ah, facts.
Wait, what was that? Warm water, your enemy?
More water, my enemy.
Oh, I was gonna say, if warm water is your enemy, then you must not shower.
What do you mean?
I don't know, Neiman. I question how often you shower.
At least 2 or 3 times a week.
Gross.
You're gross.
Shower every day, so make that 7 times.
That's. Did you know that that's actually less hygienic?
Don't care.
I don't want to be laying in my sweat.
You sweat?
I don't
Yes.
want to marinate my own juices.
Yes,
I don't
what do
sweat.
I'm sure your boyfriend would say differently, especially on today.
Ah, I don't sweat. I do. I secrete other fluids.
Ew.
You asked.
Everyone's-
Actually, no. Hilmer brought it up. Blame Hilmer.
No.
I mean, of course. I mean, I imagine you have to air out the room after a fun time.
No.
Okay, now you're just making it weirder.
But point is, heaven's sakes, shower more often. It's good for the soul.
What?
You have one?
Apparently, I do.
I'm surrounded by soulless beings.
None of us are redheads.
I'm not sure if I should take offense to that or not.
Do we have any gingers in this server?
I don't remember.
Wait, how the fuck are you considered?
I don't think we do.
I don't think we do either.
God damn it, if I knew that wasn't a femboy, that would actually be a...
I'm sorry, what are you talking
knew
about?
I'm sorry, if you knew that wasn't a femboy, or if you knew that was a femboy?
No, if I didn't... It's what Squirrel posted. I'm like, I know that's a femboy, but if that wasn't a femboy, it would actually pass off as a pretty good-looking chick.
I question him so often.
I can't tell anymore. I can't tell anymore.
That means it's working.
I thought you were about to say, I can't tell anyone. I was going to point out, dude, you're on stream.
I was gonna say.
You all heard nothing.
You all heard everything. Live on
This is
YouTube.
being-
And only
being
YouTube.
recorded.
You can't get this on Twitch! Oh, hi there! How's it going, Dark Demon? Welcome to the stream. You've missed some shit. If
Who's
you want
on
me to
this
fill you
stream?
in... I don't know, it's YouTube. I shared this on a few different Discord servers I'm in. I'm sure it's probably someone I know. I have a feeling I might know who it is. Hold on, I'm gonna do a quick... Well... Nah, it's okay.
I'll never get what I want.
Blade?
Respect?
Ass? You know, these are all things you've walked right into, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah, but we already know Danny has humiliation kink.
Oh, that's right, he does. I keep forgetting that.
Don't act so fucking proud about that, you little shit.
No, I don't know. I think that kind of adds to it, honestly.
Hi, YouTube.
Hey, you just admit it. Danny was just
no.
getting his rocks off to us calling him out for having a humiliation fetish.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, no, this is known.
Yeah, but you can't get that on Twitch. Only on YouTube.
Technically, you can if you label it as art.
Oh.
That's right. But that's not as funny.
It's alright. We'll have a.
We do?
Don't make me say the most controversial opinion I have.
Fuck it, I'll say it. Barbecue sauce is better with... Barbecue sauce is a better condiment for French fries than ketchup.
I do that all the time. I agree with you.
You guys
Yeah.
don't just eat the French fries normally? Without sauce?
Have you tried buffalo sauce though?
I don't like
Also
spicy
good.
foods.
It's hit or miss the buffalo sauce. That's hit or miss.
Okay, another controversial opinion. Long John Silver's gets way too much shit. It's actually decent.
Okay. I haven't had it in years, so I can't really. Didn't you guys do it in the fast food trip?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
went. Of course, we went to there in the fast food road trip. We went to every single major fast food chain in the United States on the fast food road trip. If you think of it, we have a 95% chance that we've hit it up. You can't just say, "Have you guys gone to Long John Silver's during your fast food?" Of course we. It was during the Kentucky mukbang.
Oh yeah. Also, here's my most controversial opinion. This will piss mostly Justin off. Wrestling belts are just glorified props, and people get way too obsessed over it.
The
I don't
props
think that's-
is meaning behind them, and I don't want to like tank Jacob. I don't want to take Jaden's stream.
I don't care. I actually agree with Danny's opinion. They're just movie props, but movie props can have historical significance.
Yeah, it's called.
In fact, literally just to earlier today, Adam Savage from MythBusters posted a 45-minute long video on how he got literally shelves full of props from Star Wars installed at his workshop.
Here's another one. Wrestling is just pro wrestling is just a glorified acting job.
called redneck anime.
Redneck anime.
The Bible is just Christian manga.
I think we took a bit of a step up. Like,
Wait,
no,
No,
What did they-
I'm quoting Russian Badger and his crew on that one.
Wait, what if they actually did make a manga out of the Bible, though?
They did.
They did.
At least 2 different versions.
They did. There's one of those is at the church I went to.
they threw
I
beans at
saw
him.
it. I saw it. I've read part of it. It's actually, I hate to say it, kind of good.
Hey, I mean, everyone knows the best piece of Christian media is Johnny Crossarms.
That was
Okay.
detailed.
They
Real
threw
talk.
beans at him.
Okay, no. Real talk. Did anybody ever go into the glossary and was surprised that they found sex stories in the Bible that were really detailed?
When I was younger, yeah.
Was anybody else like really shocked about that?
I wasn't, but my mom was.
Wait, what? Why was your mom shocked?
I'm gonna leave it ambiguous for the case of the viewers.
No, mother, no. I'm asking. Okay, whatever.
Alright.
No,
Another-
she just said it and she was like, Justin, the Bible's really perverted.
And also has a high
Isn't
blood
this
count.
the same woman that asked you point blank what a furry was? Huh. I've got natural lighting.
Yeah. Yes, but that's not as bad as the big Chungus incident. I told you that one.
You did tell
Right.
us that one.
Dude.
Why do the Baldur's Gate 3 companions get so butthurt when you leave them at camp? Like, bro, you'll literally have 1 HP and you died twice.
Okay, so F is switching weapons. God, it's been a long time since I played a Warframe console on a PC.
Wait, I need to see if I'm actually pretty close. Awesome. Wait, I'm close, and I'm also in the middle of a cliff face. Oh, hey, look at this. That's pretty
Your
cool.
boy Heavenly.
You can see the squid from here. Bioluminescent squid from here. That's pretty cool.
Well, anyway, I'm probably should be heading to bed. You guys have a good night.
I'm gonna be up for a little bit because I've got a headache and I took medication, and that's gonna make me hyper awake for quite a while.
Super well. Take care, guys.
Have a good night.
Yeah, bad night.
Okay, guys. I think we're gonna start going up here, and hopefully. Yeah, I think we're gonna start drilling up here.
Hey, Jed, you mind if I stream Baldur's Gate to the Discord while you're streaming, or
Not at all.
sweet things? You don't want to step on toes and all that.
Huh. I gotta check that out. Hold on. Going up. Okay, it looks like it's a pretty small water table actually, so we can just probably plug this like so. Oh dear.
I feel like I need a refreshed party to take on. Also, there is a way that where you can kill what's her name in Baldur's Gate without having the whole arena go after you.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. You could. Looks like because all of them are like collectively ready to turn on that bitch at any second, anyways. So it's like I don't feel it's just one check away from me. Like, you know, this seems like a problem. I can take care of it for you if you like.
Oh, there's multiple ways you can do it. For me, you have to go to the swamp, realizing that she's under the influence of shadow druids.
Oh, that's
Well,
diabolical.
so
I actually like that. That's
Well,
absolutely
and then-
diabolical.
Good to have this tradition back.
What tradition?
One
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't think-
bosses showing up, you kill him immediately, and his minute-long
And then
speech
you reveal that she's under the influence
long
of
after
shadow
he's
druids,
dead.
and then you beat the shit out of her.
Like, the dude showed up and almost died almost immediately, and his speech just ended as we're loading into the next area.
I'm just glad that this particular tunnel is going way better than last night's tunnel. Oh god, was that a nightmare?
I'll bite. How did last night's tunnel go?
Oh my god, it was awful. Here, I'll show you. And you can see all the dripping water.
Oh my god.
There's some dripping water right here. All this is technically a tunnel that's underwater. Then I had to build a small platform through here. Fight in this large cave, as well as all these cobblestones. That's blocking out water. And then I had to build up through here, and you guessed it, more water. This whole staircase I had to build underwater, basically. Just so I can get under this tiny-ass little river right here. Because Travis told me, oh yeah, I'll be happy to send you some villagers for your fort. You just gotta build a minecart system for me to send it to you in. So now I'm building a minecart system. But in order to do that, I gotta build tunnels, because every minecart network needs a tunnel.
I mean, I guess, but like you could just torch up and use fences.
Yeah, but this is way more cool. This is way cooler and more intricate. Because one of these tunnels is going to go to your house.
I wonder what.
And motherfucker, yours is the hardest to get to. Justin, your house is the hardest to get to when it comes to the minecart network. And I have taken coordinates of your house. I think I got the right one. I think I found it, yeah. It's right next to...
Yeah, it's a rectangle.
It's just like this tiny little shack with a, like a stick, giant, like tall netherite stick next to it, isn't it? I know it's not far from one... I know it's just like across the river from one of the villages. I know that much. I'm just hoping I don't hit the foundation of the house. Boy.
I'm just kind of checking reactions to see how does everyone feel that we literally just killed the...
Probably pretty damn good if you ask me.
They seem like they feel pretty good about it, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just judging on initial reactions. Oh, mole. That's what I'm looking for. I think this is... I don't know. I mean, I killed like a whole group of them.
Should be hitting surface in about 10 blocks.
Alright, to the goblin camp.
Dang. I know I'm close too, so it's kind of frustrating actually. Nope, I actually need to get sticks.
Yeah. So,
Hey, how's it going, Davis?
well, I've been thinking about it, and I think I'm going to raid the Druid Grove in Baldur's Gate 3.
Wait, what?
For Act 1. I think I'm gonna go and raid the Grove and kill a shit ton of NPCs.
Can't you just do that without
Hmm?
So you going for a full evil playthrough, or?
Yeah, I'm going through a serial killer or play. Well, yeah, kind of a semi-evil, not a full evil one, but I'm playing through as the Dark Urge.
Oh,
Right.
So like, Gale's not in my party because I fantasized about his cutting off his hand and then the portal closed and he died.
my God.
But like, it's fine since I'm a wizard anyway. So. Oh, it's generally a bad. I'm one who does not like have multiple classes in the same party, so no two wizards, the same party. No, none of that bullshit.
We do need to get back into doing Baldur's Gate. I would love to do a Baldur's Gate 3 run on stream. Part of the problem is, like, y'all know me, and I probably wouldn't I'd probably do the character creation. Save the character creation. Is there a way to save, like, a character creation file and just load it up?
I think there might be.
Because I'd want to create, like, a few custom characters and just save it. So that way... I need more iron. There we go.
Oh, and Squirrel, if you like the show Boston Legal a lot,
I used to.
I think you should give the show. I think you should give a show called Rake a try.
Rake.
It's like the character's kind of like a more unsociable Alan Smith, like a really brilliant lawyer, but like his personal life is shit. But he does like these very weird, obscure cases. It's also all in Australia,
Oh. You know...
and it does like some funny stuff going on. Like he has to at one point defend a case involving bigamy.
Oh.
Wait, what?
That's a real thing in Commonwealth countries where bigamy is definitely
Being
a thing.
married to multiple spouses.
Oh,
It's
polygamy.
illegal.
Okay.
Yeah, polygamy is a real crime. Like in the United States, it's just been like kind of frowned upon. Like it's grounds for divorce, but that's about it. You know, it's
But
just
like,
not
so
legally.
this guy is
it's
a
just not
famous
legally.
chef. Yeah.
Oh.
And apparently
Wait a
he
minute.
had like for each location of his restaurant he had a separate spouse for.
Wait, that's great.
So, and like he almost successfully defended it. But then like just as he was about to win the case, it comes out that he's also engaged.
Aw.
How's it going,
Oh.
Ethos. Sorry, James.
like,
I know
"I
who
almost
you are.
had
I
them."
know the username.
He's like, they never even invented a law for trigamy. You fuck. I had. It was just hilarious because he had them because he was like convinced, like, yes, he did cheat, but you know he
What
actually
are you
is
doing at
committing
my
some commitment
house?
to these women.
What
It's
are you
complete
doing
bullshit,
in
but
my
it's working.
There is a person in my house. There is. Oh, y'all not gonna believe this. There's a traitor in my house. Look at this. We got a squatter. Camels and all.
Well, you got it. You got to kill him now. That's the rules, dude.
No, he could stay. It's not like it's getting any use right now at the moment, anyways. But I am very annoyed. Also, yes,
But
James,
in like the first case, the first episode involves him having to defend a cannibal.
oh, full disclosure, Davis, I am streaming right now, so I'm also gonna be interacting with chat a little bit.
Oh, okay, yeah.
James, it was one of my favorite ethos. I said, or Elfos, I don't know. I cannot pronounce it very well, I apologize. But I do know who you are. I know that is James. So, and James, it was one of my favorite lawyer shows for a while. That along with... Well, hello there! I like that username. That is a heck of a mouthful, and I like it. Everything was taken, and we had to settle. And I think just given how the sparkle at the end of that sentence, I know exactly how that is. Even though I've never seen your YouTube username before. Welcome. Again, apologies if I cannot send Discord invites to anybody that isn't part of my Discord server already. It is for the IRL friends that are in the Wisconsin, Illinois, sometimes Colorado, because a group of them moved to Colorado randomly type deal. Now that's a story in itself. The Colorado crew of Danny and James. That comedic duo. It is comedic. Sorry. Continue, Davis. You were talking about the Australian lawyer show.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like the first episode involves him like dealing with a case involving cannibalism. Like the guy didn't kill the person, but the guy like did suicide, and then he like agreed online for this cannibal dude to eat him.
Huh.
And like he's a brilliant lawyer, but his personal life is a complete hectic, insane mess.
Kind of like
he's
how,
constantly
kind of
bothering
like
his ex-wife because she's a therapist and trying to like bum free therapy off her.
So kind of like House MD.
Yes.
Okay. It sounds
And
interesting.
like it's just weird, hilarious shit that goes on. Like if you like the character of Alan Smith from like Boston Legal, you will like the main character.
Alan Smith is the only reason why I would go out of my way to buy a soapbox. Like an actual soapbox.
Really?
Yes. Because Alan Smith does his soapbox bit sometimes, and once in a blue moon, he'll break out an actual physical soapbox and stand on it in the courtroom. And people will go, what the heck is that? It's like, it's my soapbox. It's for my closing statement. And I absolutely think it's hilarious. It's one of those, like, because Alan Smith, of course, is one of the more serious lawyers, but it's one of those kind of, like, comedic moments that kind of breaks up, that kind of is a nice break from the seriousness of the show. And he delivers it so dry. The delivery is so dry. I just love it.
I mean, it's like just the weird situations. Like they are very comedic compared to a lot of like legal dramas I've watched.
Like my mom and I used to. It was one of when I watched regular TV. It was one of the TV shows I really adored growing up. That and Perry Mason. Like, I was into Perry Mason as well, of course, as well. You gotta be. Who, fun fact, the actor for Perry Mason was actually gay.
Huh.
Like an openly gay man.
Have you seen the remake of Harry Mason?
I have not, because, frankly, I think the original series is best left untouched.
It's pretty decent. Like, it starts out with like him being a lawyer in the first, a detective in the first season, then becoming a lawyer at the end of it. And like the initial case, which is the main focus of it, is this I think it's this based on this famous kidnapping involving this cult.
Wow.
All that, and like,
look at that. Look at that. Perfect. If I was one square off. The Phoenix Wright anime account. I love the YouTube poops for Phoenix Wright, especially okay. They're not bad.
No way
I
to
think
say
they're
it.
hilarious. I think that the Phoenix Wright YouTube shorts, that like the fan made YouTube shorts, are absolutely hilarious. Look at this, though. I built this tunnel to my best friend's house, right? And it perfectly lines up with this bridge, which, by the way, is completely incidental. And I didn't realize this, but this bridge goes to the bamboo farm. So I could literally, at the bottom of this bridge, just, like, make a little lean-to, like a little switch right here, this direction, go under the river. Actually, it'd probably be better to go over the river using this bridge right here, because this bridge is a double wide. And then go straight up to the bamboo farm. So, right here. Yeah, so this will be part of the rail network right here. Do I have a sign with me? No, I don't. I better go get a sign real quick. Absolutely love it. Let's see. I'm trying to think of any other lawyer shows I really liked back in the day. No, it really was just Perry Mason and Boston Legal. Those were the two. I never really watched any other legal shows. Like, me and regular TV just don't meld well. Like, ask anybody else that's in the voice call with me. They'll tell you that I just don't do American TV. Hell, I barely do TV. You know, like, these guys will try and get me to watch a TV show, and it's like pulling teeth.
I mean, I've tried with like Breaking Bad, with like just beams from Breaking Bad, and
I
that hasn't
mean,
worked.
I think there's some.
But I've seen Breaking Bad in its entirety. I have seen Breaking Bad in its entirety, though. That is one show I have seen in its entirety.
Oh, really?
And you've also seen a lot of the Star Treks.
I have
And
seen a lot of Star
Babylon
Trek.
5.
No, I have not seen Babylon 5. I've never watched Babylon 5.
Really?
No.
You've
I have
never
seen-
watched Babylon 5?
No. But I have seen Stargate and its offshoots. Like, I've seen the movie SG-1. I have it on Laserdisc. It was the first movie I ever watched on Laserdisc. I also have seen Atlantis and, you know, the Stargate. Like, I've seen Stargate and I've seen Star Trek Next Gen. I've seen the entirety of Doctor Who all the way up till we get to the Clara Oswald saga with Matt Smith. You know, once the pawns died, that's kind of when I kind of stopped watching Doctor Who.
Yeah, same here.
Like, my knowledge of television ends around 2014, 2015. That's when I stopped watching TV.
No, you can't save your characters in Baldur's Gate 3.
You can?
You can't.
Oh, this bad man. But I had Poker Clicker right in the back.
There we go.
Oh, hey, it's Latios.
Oop. I'm gonna break this real quick just so I can get the iron.
Might as well try to catch Latios. No.
How mad on a scale of 1 to 10 do you think Wade will be that I built a minecart network right under his house and nearly broke his house? And I do mean nearly. It's like 1 block shy of breaking his house.
Keyboard is that you didn't break his house.
I like how it so cleanly, like, goes right next to one of my bridges. I didn't even plan for that. Okay. I need to start building more signs so that I can, like, start navigating to places a bit more easily.
Right, and...
Ally McBell? I've never even heard of that. Overlay? What overlay?
Alright. Time to gain that sweet, sweet temporarily hostile condition.
What
And,
overlay? There is no overlay. It is literally OBS with a face cam slapped into the corner. No overlay. It is... Oh, did you mean the Discord overlay? That's really easy. Here, I can send you the link to that, actually. Let me DM you the link to that. Cause that I actually have bookmarked. Yep, I still use bookmarks. All I did was just do, it's called Discord Stream Kit. It's a free Chrome plugin. Super easy, super cool, been using it for years. Do you want me to Facebook it or Discord it to you? I can do either. Let me know. Just let me know on the YouTube chat, because I'm not going to look at the DMs that you sent me as easily.
I'm going to try to recruit the Drow to the good side.
Okay, time to figure out where to go next. That is the main downtown hut. So 2038 by -904. 2838. That's right here. This way. We need to go this way about...
Oh wait, is she
50
dual
blocks.
wielding maces?
If we go this way about 50... Oh, Discord. Got it.
Right.
Actually, I'm going to post it in the... I'm going to post it on the Discord server, and I'm going to use the... Nah, I'll just DM it to you. That's easier. If you want to share it with other people, or you want me to post it somewhere, let me know. There you go. The Discord Stream Kit overlay. It's really cool. I like it. I've been using it for a while. I just googled Discord, how to do Discord overlay on stream and show who's talking and stuff, and because I don't have any fancy custom overlays. I used to have this, the music you're listening to, that's on a thing as well. Actually, I could probably bring it up, but it's
Oh, I know it.
that's a bit of a no. That's the it's Winamp. It's literally just Winamp, which no one knows what Winamp is anymore because nobody's used it since 1999, 2000. It was one of the music players that people used after they download their music off LimeWire. Okay, so we need to go this way. So we'll go this way until we hit about 900 blocks, and then we'll go... Oh, we'll do 875, and then we'll go straight up.
Okay, yeah, no, there was no chance I was gonna hide.
Hey, actually, Justin, while you're in the voice call,
Yep.
I'm gonna get. I think I have found your base, but I'm not 100%. Do you mind if I go to it real quick just to kind of see if I was
yeah,
correct?
sure, go ahead.
And then you can see and then you can just peek at my stream and see if it is the correct one.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's Oh, are you talking about the Discord stream? Yeah, no, the Discord stream, the Discord overlay is really easy. Sorry to underwhelm you. I wish there was some secret sauce, but it's really underwhelming how it works. As for the custom, you know, like if you have any other overlay questions, like
Lord.
I hate to say it, I just use the default stuff that OBS gives you, and just line everything up by eye, literally by eye, because I went to school for video production, and I did editing, I did video editing, I've done audio stuff, I've done video stuff. I know how to do it by hand, so I don't really use the custom overlay tools or anything like that. I just like raw dogging it, quite honestly.
So he's gonna use dash, alright.
But I fully acknowledge that there are much more elegant solutions and much prettier solutions that could draw in more viewers. And someday I might have the mental fortitude to make a custom one for myself. Someday.
Ah, so close.
Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool?
Oh, jeez. Okay. Gonna need to reload, aren't I?
Also, if you guys want me to play Baldur's Gate 3 on stream, let me know in the comments. Like, I know that these guys on the voice call with me are down for it, but they're down for basically anything I throw at them. Well, not everything. But most things. Like, if I were to say, hey, let's all boot into Baldur's Gate 3 or Lethal Company, or heck, even Among Us, good chance half of them will say yes.
Oh.
Also, your house is really hard to get to.
Damn it.
Like, I know this is your boat right here. I know this is your boat.
Hang on.
Well, that's right here. I know this right here is your boat. Don't worry, my stream's got like a good 20 to 30 second delay, so you've got time.
No, yeah, that's why I'm waiting a couple of seconds. I'm counting for the delay.
Because I don't know if this tower is yours or not, but
Okay, I'm at the boat. Climbing up the mountain. That looks like my village, and that does look like a tower I made. Or a tower someone else made on top of the one.
I've got a question.
Yep. Yep.
Can I have these? Can I have the rails?
Sure. Yeah. Have fun.
If this is your house, I did get the coordinates correct, and I will be building a minecart track that will go to your house so that you can get in and out, to and from various points of interest pretty quickly. If you're taking suggestions for stuff to stream, Metroid Prime 4 is allegedly coming out soon. Both it and its full scrap restart from scratch were announced quite a while ago. Might be worthwhile to play through Metroid Prime Trilogy. Not really into the modern Metroid Prime stuff, the Metroid stuff. I do like old school Metroid for like the Super Nintendo and I'm sorry, Super Famicom and Famicom. Like I do have a Super Famicom and Famicom, and one of the purchases I do plan on making in the near future for my video game collection is getting an EverDrive cart, like a flash cart doodad for my Famicom and Super Famicom. But those are pretty expensive. Like a Super Famicom SD card reader is like $100, like 150, and so is a Famicom cart. Both are like, that's like, we're talking $300 worth of hardware there, just for me to play games that I could just buy real cheap. So I'm not really sure if I'll go and play Megalovania games. Not Megalovania.
Megalovania games.
Castlevania games.
Castlevania, yeah.
Metroidvania.
Yeah,
Metroidvania, I think, is the word she's looking for.
Yes, Metroidvania. I do like Metroidvania style games. There are some Metroidvania style games for the turbo graphics that I do like. One of these days I might boot up my OG turbo graphics sitting on the shelf behind me and play some Bonk's Adventure. If I ever get the inclination to do so. That's a pretty dusty and crusty console that I'm surprised still turns on.
Okay, good. Got her unconscious. Not dead.
Also, thank you for the rails. We're gonna need a lot of those. We're gonna need literally thousands of rails. And I'm hoping that I can get some coordinates for the nearby. Yes, Hollow Knight would be classified as one of those super hard 2D platformers. I did play Hollow Knight very briefly when it first came out. And Jess, I know you're gonna get triggered when I say this, but I wasn't that into it.
Oh, come on.
Hear me out. It's mainly just that I wasn't into the storyline. Like, I didn't really care for the storyline that much. But I haven't touched it in years. So, I'm willing to give it another shakedown. I am willing to give it another proper shakedown and see if I like it.
Attack ranged. Just gonna bully these goblins.
Yeah, I know you won't hear me out.
They just blow up the bridge.
I'm aware it's your favorite game, don't worry. Like, it's not like I distaste it or anything. I think that it's a brilliant game in itself. It's just not my kind of game, personally. But, like, if you want to see what kind of game I like really getting into, I might boot up a Sega Genesis emulator and just, like, start playing Doom on the hardest difficulty, because that's the kind of shit I do, is like Doom and Sonic the Hedgehog and stuff like that. Like, Minecraft is the kind of... I don't play Minecraft. I play Minecraft, but I don't play it, like, religiously. If that makes sense.
Like, you don't play it often.
I don't... I have my moods. Also, given the booming success of Detective Pikachu movie, I imagine more side series Pokemon games are likely to follow. My money's on Coliseum has the story mode of the side games. I refuse to trigger the entire internet with my opinions on Pokemon. I refuse. But everyone that's in the voice call knows my history with Pokemon and knows I gave it everything I could. You know?
History of what?
Pokemon.
Oh, you have more than a history of Pokemon, all right?
Justin. Justin. Not while I'm on stream. For the love of God. For the love of God, man, please. Justin. 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 What are you doing?
Are you giving her shit about Pokemon again or something?
No, all I'm gonna say is I've seen the list.
Well, not everyone. No, we're not talking about the list, okay? I'm not proud of that list.
Which one? The Smasher?
I'm not talking about the list!
It's funnier if you allude to it.
It was pretty horrific, folks.
Hey, Sam. Are you gonna actually hop in the Discord call today?
I don't know if I can look at... I still can't look at her the same way after that list.
Can we not, please?
I'm
I
done.
am saying please.
I'm pretty sure several of us still have it saved.
There we go.
It's pinned in the Discord server. What do you mean?
I mean, like, downloaded off it. Downloaded it.
Yeah, I know. Like 5 of us do, including Justin.
Hmm?
I know you have it downloaded, Justin. The list.
I'm not sure if I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, I know you do because I was in the voice call when you downloaded it, and you said, "I'm
Okay,
going to
yeah.
regret this," and then you just, and then abracadabra. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, fair enough.
And again, I admit it was a mistake. If I were to do that list again, I would probably do it differently. Now that I have better knowledge of Pokemon as a whole.
No. Oh, well,
No, I was just referring to, like, my general... After I finished updating a few things, yes, I just spent like 6 to 7 hours working on art. I call it my little atrocity. Yo, if you are okay with sharing that, please share it in my Discord server and the aesthetics channel, please, and thank you. Because I would love to see this atrocity that you speak of.
Alright. Gonna take all of her belongings with Karlak. Boots of Strutting.
Pokemon is mid to low tier. Yep, I agree. Thank you. Okay, I'm glad that it's not a controversial opinion that Pokemon is mid, and if you want to get into that kind of stuff, you're better off getting the Digimon or, heck, even Yu-Gi-Oh!
That... Wow.
I mean, have you considered Yu-Gi-Oh? I get, but have you considered that there's not been like a good Pokemon, well, not good, a good Digimon game like ever?
What?
Have you not played the
Cyber
Wonder...
Sleuths.
I was gonna say, have you not played the freaking that one Digimon game on the Bandai Wonder Swan?
Of course I haven't. I don't have a
Or
Bandai
any of the
Wonder Swan.
Digimon worlds? Okay, a couple are bad,
holy
but...
shit, I'm only missing 3 patches for this.
Have you ever considered that I'm so passively into Digimon that I'm only into it, like, just by proxy? You said creative
It's
aesthetics,
awesome.
right? I has to refresh so YouTube would take the pick update. Yes. I can barely see that image. You'll have to... I could barely see that profile picture image.
Respect earned to the Digimon World Series, considering that every game has has completely different gameplay from the next.
I mean... I'm only into Digimon because my boyfriend's passively into it, and I also know that Jack Archer's into it. Not the character, that the guy that me and Davis are mutually friends with, who goes by Jack Archer online.
I mean, the first one on his classic isekai, I'm pretty good survival anime. For the era, like, ooh.
Okay, it's time to start digging up. Yes, I'm aware of the tropes, but I also know where I am.
So how much of, like, how passive are we talking, like, Digimon fan anyways?
As in, if somebody puts it on, I won't be annoyed. As in, I'll watch it
okay.
and discuss it loosely. Like, I know some... I'm always after certain Digimon merch simply because I know my boyfriend is into it. Like, I know my boyfriend's favorite Digimon character is Palmon. So every time I see a Palmon-related thing, I just buy it as long as it's reasonably priced because I know that that's what my boyfriend's into.
Well, you're lucky. Palmon's a pretty popular one.
Yeah, I'm aware. I've only found 3 Palmon related things, and that is a stuffed plushie, which was like $50, and that was at the recent Colossal Con North, which I thought was like terribly overpriced. I wasn't gonna pay more than 20 if I'm being honest.
Honestly, Colossal Con, I was a little disappointed with Colossal Con's arts and crafts and also other
I found
areas.
pants in my size for $15. I don't know what you're talking about.
Again, not sure why you bought pants, considering, like, is there anything particularly anime about these pants? Because from what I understand, there's not.
They are not. They were just a random pair of pants I found from this really nice girl that was there. We chatted for a while, and they happened to be my size, and I'm like, yes, they're cheap jeans in my size. And they've got this cool spray painted skull pattern on it that I kind of like. You know, it's just a cool pair of jeans.
Okay. So there's actually, like, some design to it.
Yeah.
It's not just a regular pair of pants.
No.
That was the impression I was getting.
No, they're just a cool pair of
So
jeans.
you just bought some regular pair of pants for some reason.
Do you
Like,
do you
seem
know
so
what
proud of
size?
it.
It's so hard. Whatever misgivings you might have with the main series games, I imagine don't apply as much to Coliseum and XD, Gale of Darkness. Not only is it exclusively filled with double battles. No, okay. I will break down why I'm not that big into Pokemon. I have played... No, I'm talking about my chat. I have played the main Pokemon games. I have played Sun and Moon in its entirety. On the 3DS.
Just Sun and Moon?
I've also did a
Yeah.
little bit of Pokemon Yellow, and like Yellow and Red and all that too. And not only that, I have watched Pokemon Indigo in its entirety twice. I have, and I have also collected Pokemon cards. I do have a good, decent collection of Pokemon cards. You know, and they're like, it's like a, it's like a
Pokemon
decent.
is just magic.
You know, I have given it the full proper shakedown many a times. I've given the game series a shakedown. I've given the anime a shakedown. I've given the TGC a shakedown. I didn't care for it, and it's just a franchise I can't get into. It isn't from the lack of trying either. Like, I've tried. I've gave it a proper shakedown, you know, like Pokemon Sun and Moon. I acknowledge it's not the best Pokemon game, but it's a mainstream Pokemon game, and it's certainly decent. It's not like the worst one, but it's not the best one. It's like mid-tier, you know.
Honestly, yeah, I would think X and Y would be a better judge of the game series if you were going to, like...
X and Y is notoriously incomplete.
Here's the thing. I rented it from the university library for a few weeks when I was in college. Played it on a 3DS. I gave it a good shakedown. I gave it a good try. I gave it like a proper shakedown. You know?
Oh yeah, because you couldn't return it, because then your progress would be oh shit.
No, because I think the progress was saved on my personal... Well...
No, well...
I think I actually
Right, yeah.
saved it on my 3DS itself.
3DS... Wait, did they start having memory cards with 3DSs?
They started
did,
having
because
memory
that's how
cards
you
on the
could put
original
some-
DS.
No, they did not.
I had a SD card reader on my DS.
That's an external.
No. Built in. Wait. It was a DSi, not an original DS. There might be a big difference there.
That is a pretty big.
Yeah.
Although, side note, have you all tried watching porn on a Nintendo DSi? Let me tell you, not a great time. But you know, when you're grounded and your laptop and smartphone were taken away and all you had is this crusty DSi, you made do.
You know what, this is what? Yeah, I think there was a very good reason why you were grounded from all those things. Considering you were desperate enough to watch porn on your DSi.
You know why I was grounded?
Watching
Davis?
porn on the DSi.
Public fornication.
Nope.
They caught you without wearing underwear.
I didn't get my
You,
homework done. I was over.
Save the cat.
It was just a simple thing of I didn't get my homework turned down on time. My parents caught wind of it.
Yeah.
You know,
You want to see ridiculous? You want to hear ridiculous? My uncle, he about 4 years older than me. He failed a class. He failed a bunch of classes at community college. So my grandmother tried to punish him by taking away the game console. I was living with them at the time, and my grandmother tried to argue with my parents that me and my sister should also get things taken away from us. And my parents
for
like,
something your
no.
uncle did.
Yeah, because he said, but it wouldn't be fair to him. Like, that's why he didn't get, then he should have studied. Was basically our response. Yeah.
How's that
Yeah,
your
there were
fault?
some ridiculous moments living with my grandparents. It's like,
Can't
there was some
really-
crazy ass bullshit
My
with the
parents
church, and my
rare.
grandmother had been spoiling my uncle for years.
Hold on, I
and,
gotta read this message that one of my chatters sent. It introduces a new unique mechanic. He's just talking about Pokemon stuff. Again, I'm not. I've given the Pokemon the fair shakedown. You can't make me play more of it. I've given
What's
it a
your
fair
feeling on the
shakedown.
side games?
Never played any of them, actually.
Well, you mentioned that Coliseum and EX are probably, you enjoyed those, which I do agree. Those are some of the
No,
better.
I was reading a chat out loud. One of my
Oh.
viewers enjoyed Coliseum and suggested that I should give one of the side games a shakedown next. And if I still am not into Pokemon, and it's like, dude, no, I don't want to invest more time into a franchise that I've given plenty of chances. I even played that one Pokemon MMO. What was that? Pokemon Unite. I even played Pokemon Unite for a good while.
I mean, the side games are vastly different. Like, the Mystery Dungeon games are a roguelike game series. And the Rangers are, well, I don't really know how to describe the Rangers.
I'll just say that I don't
I've
think there's
always liked
anything.
Rangers as a kid, but
I just don't think that it is worth me investing more time into Pokemon as a franchise because I've already given it a good shakedown. I mean, I played Pokemon Showdown.
Yeah, to each their own.
Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with me just washing my hands at the franchise and saying, you know what? I've given it a good shakedown. I know, I'm sorry. I know it's not an MMO. I know the difference between MMO and MOBA. It's just my brain is weird.
I was about to call you out on that.
You also have a
Don't.
tendency
Somebody
to
else
not-
already did. Somebody else already did.
We also have people
That's
who
why I
actually
didn't-
like played the MMO in this server in the stream.
But either way, like, I've given this franchise a proper shakedown. I've invested hundreds of dollars and hundreds of hours into the franchise, and I'm not into it. There's plenty of other things that are similar and similarly related that I like. That fills the voids that Pokemon will fill. What do
Okay,
you
I'm sorry.
What
Okay,
is it,
so
Justin?
I'm playing Baldur's Gate, and no, the main fucking boss just decides, today I'm going to attempt a jump. However, my Shadowheart is sitting on the ledge he tries to jump up, meaning he just tries to jump on a high-ass ledge and fucking falls to his death.
Okay,
This
that's
is the
great.
boss.
That's great. No, but for TDC, I play Magic the Gathering. For a RPG, my favorite RPG of all time is Dungeons and Dragons, or Dungeons and Dragon types games. You know, like Baldur's Gate 3, pretty decent game, all things considered. Although I much prefer
Pathfinder.
fantasy.
Oh.
Fantasy spelled with a PH and an IE, not Final
I thought
Fantasy,
Pathfinder was your favorite.
but Pathfinder is paper pencil RPG. I'm talking video games.
Oh, okay.
For children anime, honestly, my favorite children anime is Inazuma 11. You know, so it isn't like I'm not into tangentially related things. Because there are similar things that related to the Pokemon franchise that I am into. That more than fill the void that Pokemon would leave behind if I was into it. And would recommend to anybody else.
It's probably a good thing. I mean, what's one less creature collector? Especially the most popular one.
You know, and to be fair, I'm not really into creature collecting stuff.
Yeah.
I also feel like you had to grow up on it to like it. It's kind of like
Yeah, exactly, and I never did.
yeah.
Like,
so...
the only childhood memory I have related to Pokemon is that my parents rented the Pokemon 2000 movie from Blockbuster, and that particular Blockbuster didn't bother removing the collectible cards that came with every single VHS copy of the Pokemon 2000 movie. And I sold those Pokemon cards for like $50. That's the only childhood memory I have of Pokemon. And there is a couple of times when I was like at my grandparents or an aunt and uncle's or a cousin's house, and they would have cable
Someone would have
TV.
been on Team Rocket.
You know, and they had cable TV, and occasionally the Pokemon Indigo series would be on. You know, but I never. But again, that's like being passively into SpongeBob. Like, I never really
Like-
got into SpongeBob, but I knew of it.
Plus,
I was
like-
culturally aware of it.
Plus, like, Indigo is good, but it's also, like, cringe at moments. Like, mainly the fact that Ash did not win any badge during...
He won
Indigo
Lieutenant
series.
Surge legitimately, right?
But, I mean, we do gotta respect the journey, because he has finally, like, won that Pokemon League. He finally became a Pokemon Master.
He finally became the best like no one ever was.
Yep.
Did it?
Like, it was a journey. Like, he got there. And, like, every series, he sort of got better.
He even used pro competitive strat of just using Dracofish.
Yeah. But personally, I still don't think it was a good decision having him get that Farfetch.
Well,
Like, 2 fire
Hey,
types? No.
what's up?
wait, Farfetch isn't a fire type.
What's
Fighter.
up, Sam?
Fighter type. Fighting type, okay.
Hello.
Guys, this is Sam. This is Wade's little sister.
Hi, Sam.
Hello.
Oh,
Say one of you I've met before, the rest I have not.
what was that?
Said one of you I've met before. It was many years ago, and then the rest, hello, I've never met before.
Alright.
Whoops. We're gonna just block this up.
We're talking about creature collectors right now.
Yeah.
Girls just went through a large rant about Pokemon, so... try and
Only because
avoid
I
the
was
Pokemon.
prompted to. Only because I was prompted to by my
I mean, it
own
was a
YouTube
prompted
chat.
rant. We're not getting on you on it.
Yeah.
Like, it was a warranted rant.
No, yeah, like, I mean, there's also, like, some stuff under the hood that I appreciate, too, like, the fact that...
Oh yeah, like I do
There's something
appreciate
amazing
Pokemon
that-
as a franchise. Like again, I could appreciate the fandom, like the collective fandom's ability to memorize all the Pokemon and all the subtypes and how they interact with one another and what's good and bad in certain scenarios. I
mean,
find that just fascinatingly
I guess I am
bonkers.
more of a casual player. I mean, the same level of, like,
Hey,
shiny
you-
hunting.
that
and
and
breeding,
the,
that's a, like...
The
That's
competitive
some
Pokemon
dedication
ship-
right there.
The competitive Pokemon shitposting community is also great.
You know, like it is. Like
For
I
example, I'm
do.
gonna post some example memes in chat if I can find them.
Like I do heavily appreciate the Pokemon franchise fandom as a fandom. Like
Mm-hmm.
I think the
Well,
fandom.
I mean, I
itself-
personally, like, I just play way too many creature collectors, honestly.
Yeah.
As a gamer, I feel like I play too many.
Yeah, this is enough.
Because, like,
Yeah.
I've been into, like, I've done the Digimon game, a lot of the world games. Not
Sam,
all, but a lot of them.
would you be interested in hopping in the Minecraft realm that Wade and I have?
I don't even know if I have the correct Minecraft.
Bedrock.
Yeah, that's-
Is
I could have
is it
sworn
the
you
one
did because
through-
It's the one through
Microsoft.
It's the one through Microsoft. Yeah. I could have swore you did because you and I have played together before.
Yeah, I've also had to rearrange my computer a few times with my games. So I may have uninstalled it, but I might be able to install it fast enough.
Right. Just let me know.
Oh wait, there's also the. I don't know why I didn't just lead with the famous thread.
I just finally tracked down like these two obscure monster collector games, Monster Rancher 4 for the PS2, and also fairy kind of variant of it for the PS3. Not Monster Rancher, a separate one.
I know.
I'm probably gonna get Pal World.
I know what Monster Rancher is.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Pal World.
Pal World looks interesting as fuck.
I watched Max
I
played
skipped
earlier.
Scarlet and Violet for Pal World.
I think the next one I go
Admittedly,
to.
I kind of just got Scarlet and Violet because I thought tearing sounded cool. Plus, it's actually viable to get all the Pokemon for once. Considering
I just felt like there was probably going to be a lot of issue with them or attempt at it like a open world game.
The open
lot
world
of issues. So I felt like
I didn't mind how messy it was, but like I can see why you'd skip it for that.
Okay, so we want to go this way with this.
Yeah, but like I sink a lot of time into open world games, like unintentionally. Like I get the completionist factor hard for open world games.
So we go this way. Yeah, we'll go this way. I'm pretty sure this is the only one that's got. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I do actually finish a lot of the ones I start.
I fully admit.
Except
Okay,
for
so
Basishma.
James says, I fully admit that the first two gens were abysmally balanced, and balancing still isn't good, judging by how many D to F tier Pokemons there are. Yeah, I've heard some wacky shit.
Balancing is, as a guy who plays it quasi competitively, yeah, it's balanced like as.
I've heard some really batshit insane things you can do with Snorlax in Gen 2.
Oh yeah, there's
I've witnessed it.
Gold and yellow. Oof.
Oh yeah, me and Travis have done it where we just play Pokemon Sleep LTE.
I'm acutely aware of the shenaniganery of Pokemon. Again, I've gotten enough into Pokemon to the point where I don't like it, but at the same time, I've gotten enough into it to be able to, know the memes. I know the memes pretty well. I know the memes pretty well, and if you tell me some meta stuff, I'll loosely understand it. Like, Gen 2 being horribly balanced. Yep, that is a meta I'm fully aware of.
Honestly, Gen 2 is actually some of this, weirdly enough, one of the more balanced metas, just because Snorlax is coming in, and there's just a lot of ways to play around the Snorlax once you realize what set it's running.
What was I gonna do? Right, I was gonna make more signs.
Compared to say Gen 8, anything
I got some signs. Excellent.
Or Gen 9, a lot of the current gens are really
Guys,
unbalanced, at least
signs.
in OU.
I can make some, I can start making more signs. All right, the next Minecraft, the next minecart line or tunnel I need to build is to that structure right there. Because I know that I built one to the farm, the outsourced farm. I know I built one to Wade's and also the main hut in town that Wade built. So I just need to build one to my section of the island of the Fort Redacted. And then we can safely assume that the only two left is to Justin's base and to Travis's base. Which both those are going to be nightmares. Because that's going to take a hot sec to construct. And I have no clue if I'm going to be, bumping into any more additional mines or... I don't know what to expect, honestly.
Yep, I'm gonna hop off.
Oh, have a good night, Davis. Thanks for hopping in.
Yeah, good night.
Yeah, see you, Davis.
Nah.
All right.
Okay, next one.
Well, I just got to completely cheese the Baldur's Gate encounters.
I'm going to be building is right here.
It just decided to just fucking jump. Anyway, let's take this Mind Flare's little brain worm. And this dude's crossbow. Does Kargan have anything? Oh, a supply pack. Okay, that's actually useful. Shame
I
though
think-
that the one guy who had all
so-
the good loot jumped off into the abyss.
Chat, what have we learned today? Squirrel is never going to stream Pokemon. If that's a suggestion, the answer is no. Smile.
No winky face.
Never touching that.
But
Unless
Shadowheart's still.
I mean, okay. I might be convinced to do Pokemon Uranium if I can find the ROM for it. Because I know I have Pokemon Uranium saved somewhere. Yes, I did get a copy of Pokemon Uranium before Nintendo nuked the crap out of it.
Unintended.
You know, it wasn't until you said that. I'm gonna roll with it and pretend that it was on purpose.
Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill this goober real quick.
Actually, Sam, let me see that art that you had.
Yeah, it's in the
Whoa.
channel.
We are going to be.
You're right, that is an abomination.
Yeah. I am proud of my little atrocity though, because I spent like 6 hours on that and Rage said it looked nice at the sketch and I'm like, oh, wait till you see what it's done. Also, what are you on? Because it tells me that I did nothing. I got it downloaded fast enough.
Oh, so I will tag you real quick because it is Wade's realm.
Okay.
It's in the server exchange. I'm gonna tag you real quick.
Alright, I guess I have to go full motor hobo now.
Murder hobo, yes.
Oh, he's up there? Are you serious?
There. Because it's gonna take you a solid like 10 or 15 minutes to even walk to Fort Redacted. Me and Wade couldn't think of a better name. Shit.
Oh god. I made a mistake.
Don't worry, Professor. Mommy and Daddy said I was a mistake too.
God.
The fact that that was what, a 10-year-old saying that? Because how do you remember that episode?
I
I
think it
hope
was
I
like,
typed that in right.
I'll let you know if you do, because it'll say, whatever your username is has joined. Are we friends on Microsoft? I feel like we are. We ought to be.
Alright. Gotta stop
Yep.
killing random goblins.
I'm also starting to get a large enough following, like just overall, Because I don't just goof off on YouTube. I do stuff on like Facebook groups and Discord servers too. Enough people have taken notice of me. I may need to start actually like hiring not hiring, but like appointing community managers on my own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
just to kind of cover my own bases.
I just wanted to check in on the person I knocked unconscious.
So Sam, all you need to do is just look at my YouTube stream to figure out where I am.
Yeah, I'd figured out that much. I also need...
Good luck. It'll take you a minute.
But this is like a reverse siege.
So, a building?
But no, you see, I'm in the building and I'm trying to get out of the building, but the analogy worked for my hand. But
Huh. So it's a breakout.
it's a breakout. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thanks. Oh wait, can I bonus action hide?
Probably.
I can. Oh no, I know I can. It's just I need to do it in order to get sneak attack. Lamau got him. GG's. And do another cunning action hide. Oh shit.
Oh no, I'm building into dirt. You know what that means. It means there's probably water or lava or some other shit nearby. That's gonna be really annoying.
Fall back. Fall back. Why does he know armor of Agathis?
See, my issue with Baldur's Gate 3 is that it is a rated M for mature game, so, and I would not want the game censored. So I would play the game uncensored on stream.
But you don't want to get demonetized.
Exactly. You see the problem? Actually, it might be better to go this way. Oh, you left?
God, why don't I have any AoE?
It's because I had to fucking... Pardon my French. I had to fix my audio. It's
Oh, yeah,
doing
you
a
can
weird
swear.
thing.
You could swear in this stream. I've been online
Okay.
long enough.
Yeah, I need to fix my audio. It is making a weird sound, and it is not playing the game audios correctly.
Does it sound like
That's
this?
why.
Ow.
I've got more. I could use another one.
No.
Nope, it fixed it. I needed to
Wait,
open
that
my...
fixed it? I'm a genius!
I needed to open my THX audio thing and switch it from the... It's still there, but at least... I'll just deal with it. Okay. Hello, little bun bun.
Oh god, I have so much cobblestone.
Wait, I do still have my whatchamacallit, my sorcery points. I am gonna go take my meds. I'll be back.
Okay.
First, it's just gonna make sure that I don't just get absolutely wiped on this turn. Yep, here we go. It is currently a 7v4. No, 8v4. 8v4.
Oh, hold on. We got a couple more messages. From James. I heard a rumor that they might be making a return to Formula Banjo-Kazooie sequel. If that's legit, perhaps consider playing through the pre-Microsoft buyout titles, plus maybe Ukulele. So, I'm gonna actually refer to a different YouTuber who may do that on their own channel by the name of Kojo. Kojo is a good friend of mine. He really likes the rare games from the N64. You know, it's his bread and butter. I'm not much of an N64 person. My favorite N64 game is a racing game, actually, ironically enough. I noticed that there's a couple, you talk about racing games here pretty quick soon here. I'm not really that big into the really clunky early 3D titles. Like, if I were to get into any of them, I might revisit Sly Cooper, because that was a game I used to play when I was a very young kid. Most of the stuff that I'm into in terms of like older retro games is like Sega Genesis era stuff. We're talking Shining Force, Sonic the Hedgehog, we're talking Vector Man. Vector Man was pretty cool. I like Vector Man. Comic Zone, I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough of that. And other like 2D Genesis games, but those aren't really games I can play with my friends, you know. That would be kind of more like, my friends aren't available, let's play like a quick 2D retro game, you know. I also like pinball and arcade games too, so make of that what you will. Next two messages. That's two N64 games, a Game Boy Advance game, a spin-off racing game, plus there were playable characters in both Diddy Kong Racing and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Racing games was also Game Boy Advance. Not much of a Smash guy, not much of a Donkey Kong guy. You know, just not into those. N64 is like my least favorite Nintendo console, actually, but it is rapidly growing on me. I do own an N64. I do have a Nintendo 64 and a Game Boy Advance. Both are really cool systems and have really cool games. My favorite Nintendo 64 game is San Francisco Rush. 2084, I think it's called. Or something like that. And my favorite Game Boy Advance game is Advance Wars.
Yes! It's now a 6.
I also like the Sonic the Hedgehog game that's on the Game Boy Advance too. I think it's called Sonic Advance or Sonic Rush, something like that. I don't remember. I probably pissed off the entire I probably pissed off every single furry / Sonic the Hedgehog person out there, but frankly, the only Sonic the Hedgehog games I really play are the 2D ones. So, we're on home consoles, not handhelds. I don't really do handhelds. Now, if I were to play any Game Boy Advance games on the stream, I would need to get the Game Boy player for my GameCube working, and I don't have that quite fully running yet, so no. That's a lot of work. That also means I gotta get my capture card set up working again, and that's stick to PC games, alright? Like, unless I throw up an emulator, not doing it. Hey Sam, let me know when you start seeing the wall and I'll come and greet you.
I found a cavern, and I don't think it was the right one.
I'm back.
No, don't try going to a cavern. Just walk on the surface.
Nope, I went to the mountain over it, and I'm just climbing.
Yeah, just when you start seeing the wall for the fort redacted, just let me know, and I'll give you a bit of a mini tour of what me and Wade have been cooking up. I'll even show you the penis cannon.
Um,
And it's weights
I think
too,
I fell
so.
into a cloud. I have no idea what I'm in. I think I am freezing, dying.
If you do die, don't worry about it, because, I was gonna say, right, items, you keep your items, and the tick rate's really fast too. Yay, more iron. Lemmings! That's not a bad one. I do have a Commodore Amiga. We can play the original version of Lemmings. Oh, that much for worms. I like worms. Worms is cool.
Oh fuck.
Like I said, most likely we'll be playing stuff that's with my friends. And if we're gonna go off Lemmings, most likely just play worms. What's that one childhood jingle going? I'm not even gonna try.
Oh, come on. It was a 98% chance.
Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Hello, how's it going?
Doing good. What brings you on at this hour?
Oh, there's a thing on the plate.
I just want to say hi to the new person.
Wow.
This is Wade's little sister, Sam.
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you.
I've known her for actually I've known her equally as long as I've known Wade.
Cool.
Karen, that.
She was part of a different group for a while, but that group is falling apart at the seams, so she's gonna be hanging with us potentially for a while, so.
What? That group?
I'm not gonna give any context unless Sam wants to.
Oh,
Ah,
okay, yeah,
shit.
don't do that. You don't have to do it on stream.
That's a hole. And not the right one.
Damn.
To these items that I have to drop. I can actually just one.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Sam. I'm trying to muffle my voice as much as possible. It's really hot under this blanket, so I'm gonna head out.
Have a good night, Robert.
Nice
Have a
roll.
good night.
I'm shocked that Robert joined at all, because
Yeah, no, I was gonna say that caught me off guard.
Robert's our resident engineer. Not joking, he's actually a real life engineer.
Oh. Oh, they spotted me.
Lemmings is responsible for my appreciation of classical music. There are other puzzle games similar to Lemmings, such as World of Goo, that'd be worth streaming. World of Goo 2 is coming out. Like, World of Goo 2 is a thing. Actually, if you listen very closely, James, to my music that I'm playing, it is actually a similar style music to Lemmings. They're called Amiga mods. I've been using I use this custom music player for old retro PC games, specifically for the Commodore Amiga. That plays Amiga mods. It's got over, I think, 500,000 songs, and it's going to take me about 100 years of streaming to get through the every single track. It has been on shuffle, basically non-stop since I was in freshman in high school. But if you listen close enough, you might hear some stuff. But it's the most YouTuber-friendly, quote-unquote, thing I can play. But YouTube still dings me once in a blue moon, but I can usually edit the VOD real quick, the audio out, because it's distinctive and clear enough. Like, the audio from my music player is clean enough for me to just edit out the audio real quick. Can't do that on Twitch. Twitch won't let me. They won't let me do music at all. That's why I hate Twitch. Even though the biggest complaint I get about streaming on YouTube is, oh, you can't use Twitch emotes. It's like, I guess that's true.
There's supposedly a thing now, and I still haven't figured it out, to where you can stream to the stream, but not have it in your VOD, but you can still get copyright strikes midstream.
Even if it's not in your VOD or anything?
Yep, you can still get copyright strikes in midstream.
But not on YouTube. You can get copyright stricken on YouTube, but it's just a slap on the wrist when it's on a VOD. You can literally just edit out after the stream and you're fine. YouTube won't ding you at all.
Seem a lot more lenient.
Yeah, YouTube's way more lenient than Twitch. That's why I've been on YouTube. Plus Twitch changes its terms of service all the time, and the language is so vague. Whereas on YouTube, believe it or not, it's pretty cut and dry. And
yeah, the new leadership wanted to focus on like trying to make the rules.
Oh, even before the new leadership, the streaming, for streaming, the rules are fairly set. Don't swear in the first 30 or 40 seconds. Like, I don't care. All my VODs.
That was a new rule. That was a new rule.
Like, all of my stuff is marked not safe for kids, so I don't care.
Quick question, that first number in your thing, is that a positive or a negative? Because the name covers it up.
Positive.
Okay, I'm heading the right direction.
Yeah, it's like
slowly but surely.
It's 2800 by negative 1000 is all you need to care about. Don't worry about the middle number. 2800. As in 2,800.
I'm pretty close on the last number, and I'm very slowly getting it there on the first.
Yeah, let me know, once you start seeing the, once you start seeing the actual, wall, Fort Redacted, you'll know it when you see it, believe me. Like, a few people are like, are you sure y'all be able to find it? And then they go, holy shit, I found it! Yeah, you'll find it. Just let me know when you see it, and I'll come greet you. Because I even know what angle you're going to come from. I also like playing... Okay, so James says... Let me just... I also like playing real-time strategy games, like Warcraft 2 and 3 and StarCraft back in the day, but given Blizzard's controversies last couple of years... What controversies? It's just Microsoft. Everything's Microsoft now. Like, Microsoft made it magically... It feels dirty, but Microsoft just looked at bought Blizzard, said, cut that out, or else. And then Blizzard went, eh. And then Microsoft, alright. And just ousted, what's-his-face? What was that guy's name? That piece of shit's name? That used to, be president of Activision?
Bobby Kotick?
Yeah, Bobby, what's-his-face?
Oh, yeah, Bobby.
Sausage fingers of Bobby Kotick.
Behave.
Oh, you found it?
I found a beehive.
Oh.
Bees.
Wait, you can just summon a rog?
But no, my favorite real-time strategy game that I've ever played was called Rise of Nations. Very few people know that game.
I know of that game.
Yeah, that's probably only because I mentioned it a few times in the server. And of course, Command and Conquer's a thing too. I'll play Command and Conquer once in a blue moon with like the others in here. Rarely.
There's Wade and his civilization game.
I don't know if I've ever played the Civilization. The only Civilization game I've ever played was Civilization Revolution, and that game
I know
sucks
you.
ass.
Wait, I thought you played 5 with us.
I played 5, but that's not a real-time strategy.
Oh well, neither is Civ. Oh, Civ Ref, I guess.
Oh, wait a minute. I played one, Crusader Kings. I really like Crusader Kings. That's a real-time strategy game.
There we go.
An actual proper one, too.
So
I would be convinced...
This will probably give away where I'm at. I found another portal.
I know where you are, but you're still pretty far away.
Yep. Yeah, I'm pretty...
That's by the original base. You might find the husk of it there, but that's not the correct one.
Alright, full goblin siege
We are
complete.
on peaceful, so don't worry about it, like, turning the
Hey,
night
I'm
or
not
anything.
gonna get eaten.
Yeah, it's on peaceful. Well, the plan is, me and Wade plan on keeping it on peaceful until we're both, like, completely done and feel like really, like, the fort has, like, been completed. In which case, then we'll turn it to the hardest possible difficulty and just wreak havoc.
That sounds like my brother.
Also, thanks for pushing me to come start streaming again.
Eat.
A few people in my life have been streaming again lately, and I've actually been kind of jealous of not being able to stream, so I decided, screw it, let's see if the graphics card can handle it, and it can. Can't do Tarkov, though.
Alright, I'm gonna call it for the night.
He.
Have a good
guys.
night, Justin.
See you later.
But yeah, Sam, I've actually had a bad migraine right now, so I'm gonna be up for a little bit because I took Excedrin. That's got a lot of caffeine in it! And I know you've probably taken your sleep meds already and you're just waiting for them to kick in.
Yeah, about that. No.
What was... Oh, you haven't?
No.
Probably should.
I have been up working on the atrocity. And I have not taken my meds. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you that.
Told me what?
The reason I have to take those is because they actually diagnosed me with insomnia.
Oh, no kidding.
Yep.
I can
That's
see
why
that.
I have to take those.
I could see that. My boyfriend's got insomnia.
And I feel so bad for Chance, because if I don't take those, I do not sleep. Which means he does not get the cuddles. And I feel bad.
Well, you can not sleep and still get the cuddles. I mean, just suck his dick. He'll be fine. You know, that works for me. That's my boyfriend. That's what my boyfriend does. He just like, I'm bored and I can't sleep. I know. I'll suck her dick.
Oh, good lord.
That's like That is just straight up what my boyfriend does. He's like, he'll get bored, and I'll be sleeping, and he'll just start going to town on me. You know?
No, because it's like, I'm bored. I don't want to lay in bed. I'm gonna go play video games. I'm gonna go play World of Warcraft. And I feel so bad, because he's like, I want... The fuck is this thing? Is this a mouse, or is this a... That's a cat. Hello. He's like, I want cuddles, and I'm like, but I'm bored. So I'm gonna go play World of Warcraft, because I can't sleep.
Telling you, you should just suck his dick.
Good.
Hey, you say good lord, but you're contemplating it. You're like, you know, that's not a bad idea. Oh no, you left. More audio issues?
God, no, it does that when I pop out and I was responding to somebody. I
Oh,
forget
you
that
alt-tabbed, yeah.
Yep.
I have the same problem. I am so glad I have multiple monitors.
Well, that's the thing, is I alt-tab to respond to somebody on my other monitor.
Oh, yeah. Just press escape and then move your cursor. That's what I do.
Good to know. Hopefully, at least it kept me in my spot.
Yeah, it would have.
Okay.
Right now I'm just mining a shit ton of coal.
Open my game. Don't tell me to buy the thing, I have it. Open my game.
It does the same thing. It's like, and I've actually, that's like my biggest pet peeve with Minecraft is the advertisements for its own game that I've already paid for the services. Like, I've already bought your optional realm services. What more, how much more money do you want from me, you freaking vampires?
Now I know why it's given me issues and why I was able to play before.
Why is that?
I had gold before, and I don't have Xbox Gold. Why it's telling me, oh, get the whole game. I don't have...
You don't... I'm confused. You should still have the whole game.
Minecraft was free with the Xbox Gold.
Do you have?
Come here. I don't have Xbox Gold. Let me see if I can get it to launch up like it was before. Because I was in the world. Let me do it again.
I'm surprised you don't have Game Pass.
Yeah, because I don't. Don't let me get so far and then not play the game.
I'd buy it for you if I had the spare money.
No.
But you likely have more money than I do.
Yeah, no. Because, like, I have enough that Chance is gonna have to help me finish out the... for my phone. Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna see if I can get it launched up again. I hate this. Okay.
Yeah, it let you installed it and then it let you ran it. So obviously your license for it's still good.
Which is weird.
How long will you be on? I want to pop to the store and get breakfast real quick. Oh yeah, it would be breakfast time for you. I am starting to get a little snoozy, so probably another hour at most, maybe 2. Usually I go to crash between 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. my time, And it's currently about 1 a.m. right now. I also haven't... Also, don't tell my boyfriend, but I haven't had dinner yet, so I do want to at least hop out real quick and get food myself. So, yeah, I'll be on for a little bit.
Crawl through this computer and... you.
Tell you what, I usually end the stream or stop streaming altogether when everybody in the voice call with me leaves. So you've got a little bit of time yet, because I know Hilmer here is probably going to just conk out within the next hour. Right?
What?
You usually conk out between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I don't know when Sam is going to bed, so yeah, you've got a little bit of time. If you want to go get breakfast and I'm not online, don't worry about it. You'll see me. I'll be probably back on streaming tomorrow. Heck, you might even be able to convince me to instead join the stream on your server. Who knows? Because I know you mentioned about joining in on the stream. So I wouldn't mind streaming it. Having a different Discord server hosting the stream. So yeah. Go get your food. Go get breakfast. And we'll see you in a little bit.
I know he's probably not awake, but I just messaged dearest brother and said I'm gonna fight Minecraft.
No, he's online. He's online. His do not disturb moniker is on, which means he is online. I'm gonna have to go back to my house and empty out a bunch of supplies. Hello, where can I ask you a question? Right here is fine, Spaceman. If you'd like to ask me a question, go for it. If you want to just ask me the question in the YouTube comments, go for it. Otherwise, if I know you some other platform, you're welcome to DM me if I know you in DMs. Or, heck, if you're on my personal Discord server, you can just hop on the voice chat and just ask me directly. Oh, not a problem, Jess. Enjoy breakfast. Tell you what, I might need to start doing some building projects again because we're running a little low on space. What makes Minecraft fun for me? Honestly, it's just the kind of game I play that's just chill. It's a game I can turn my brain off in and just chill. It's you know, not a high pressure game or anything. You know, it's the kind of game I like to play when I have a bit of a headache or I'm feeling a little off or I can't sleep. And I can just continue building a project because I've been working on this fort for the better part of like 3 or 4 months now. So long as I've got like a goal or a project, that's what makes it fun. And this fort I've been building with my best friend for the last 3 or 4 months has been, it's been a delight. I've been having a lot of fun with it. You know, I built this bridge that's also got my personal house on it. I built a bunch of these lookout towers along this perimeter, you know, this barrier that we've walled off. This island, this fort, wasn't even an island originally. It was actually a peninsula that we cut off from the mainland. That was like 2 days alone of work. So we actually built a proper moat that's like lined with cobblestone on one side. You know, and once I'm done building the minecart tunnel network, I plan on building a bunch of little quaint little houses and armories and things like that that kind of give the fort a more of a, like, well, a fort vibe. And we actually have not one, but 3 nearby villages that we're going to be sourcing a handful of villagers from to kind of give the Fort Redacted a proper population, like make it a proper living fort. You know, like, I mean, I built that dam with a little inter-exchange, like, lock system, and, you know, plus there's cherry blossoms. I love cherry blossoms. Like, it's just some of the, actually, I'm going to show you my favorite part of this realm in particular. And not many people know about this, because at least nobody in the realm does anyways. I discovered this on accident the other day. And it's daylight too, so I can be able to get to it pretty quickly. Yeah. But yeah, the 2 kinds of people that like Minecraft are the ones that build and the ones that explore. I do a bit of both, but I mainly build.
Okay, so I have figured out the issue.
What's the issue?
It is because we did play before, and I had it on Game Pass. And because I loaded it up and tabbed out like that, it took that as the little trial thingy. So I'm going to have to talk to Chance about getting Game Pass again, so that way I can continue to play with you guys.
Is he up?
No.
Or is that like a future thing that you're gonna have to talk with him about in the next couple of days?
I'm gonna have to talk to him about it tomorrow. He's already in bed because he switched to days. He has to be up for work in like 3.5 hours.
Ouch. No,
Because
promise,
he goes to work at
stay.
5:45ish in the morning because his shift starts at 6. But because of the fact that 1, I just took my meds, and 2, I do need to get food in me because I took my meds. I know it was short. I'm gonna pop out for now.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll make sure. I'll pop in again tomorrow night though.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll stream, but we okay.
Yeah.
So the general rule of thumb for this Discord server, that you know, the Squirrel Den server, private invite only. Sorry, is that we're basically on every night. Now tomorrow I've got a pinball tournament that's at like 6:30. I don't know how long it's gonna go for or when I'm gonna get back tomorrow night, but if I'm home before like 10, then I will likely be in voice chat. But we're generally in voice chat basically every day.
Yeah, if I see anybody in that I saw in tonight, I'll probably pop in. Or if I see Dearest Brother in, I'll come in and give him crap because I haven't.
Like, check this out. Look at this right here. That's really cool. I like that. Once I'm done building Fort Redacted, I plan on building like a little hideaway up top there.
So, but I will talk to you tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a good night.
Have a good night, Sam. Thanks for stopping in. I'm getting a hair tired myself. We'll see how much later I stay up. Especially since I haven't eaten yet. The only thing I've had for dinner is a handful of potato chips. Because I had a migraine and I just could not justify eating with a headache like the one I had. Because I didn't want to throw up or anything, so. Hence the title of the stream, Minecraft Migraines. I have a migraine, so I'm playing Minecraft. Until it goes away. And it hasn't yet. I still have a hint of it. But it's not nearly as bad as it was when I first started streaming. I don't even know what happened there. Hooray, made it back to my place. Yeah, we can keep building. Alright. Plus, Avatar Last Airbender Netflix series that's coming out this year. Maybe stream some Avatar The Last Airbender games? I haven't even finished watching that. I need to watch Season 3. I've only seen the first 2 seasons of Avatar The Last Airbender. I do like it. It's really good. I watched it for the first time not too long ago here in my server. And, I liked it a lot. Me and my boyfriend plan on watching a 3rd season at one point. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch the extended series, though. If I do, it'll be like might read the webcomics that features Aang and the gang later in the series. Like, later in their lives, like, after everything is said and done. But I want to still, you know, like, I still want to be able to follow. I think it'd be a fun series. I do like the franchise a lot. That's one, and that's like one what about the previously mentioned Danny Phantom games? I do not like Danny Phantom. Again, one of those franchises that I tried getting into when I was very young, but never could. But I know that the fandom behind Danny Phantom is quite rabid. Like, I know it's got this massive cult following. I know the games themselves are also got, again, a massive cult following. Watch Legend of Korra at your own risk. Steel Mending ruined it good. We'll see. I've seen
Wait, which part ruined it?
Watch Legend of Korra at your own risk. Studio meddling ruined it good.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Like, I
thought they were
wanna
saying
watch...
the ending ruined it good.
I would not object to watching Legend of Korra once I'm done watching the core Avatar Last Airbender.
Well, I understand what they're saying. I never really got into it after season 1. Legend of Korra, I mean.
Yeah. I've seen some snippets of it online. I think that's there's some interesting aspects to it that I really like. Again, the Legend of Korra, when it first came out, that was one of the things that kind of piqued my interest about the core Avatar Last Airbender. Because my knowledge of Avatar The Last Airbender before seeing the Legend of Korra memes, and there are plenty of those, was Fire Nation bad, Aang saves day. That was the extent of my knowledge. Like, that was the entirety that was like the entire extent of my knowledge. Also, I knew that Toph invented metal bending. Those were
Metal banging.
Metal bending is what I said. Oh, wait a minute. I'm in the thousands. How far? Much further do I need? Hey, we're pretty close. 1047 is what we need. I remember playing Danny Phantom Ultimate Enemy Face-Off back in the day. It was interesting, unique, but not good. Again, I know it's got a cult following.
What about the Nicktoons Unite games?
Nah, I wouldn't want to play any of those.
Why?
Again,
They're crossover games.
Again, I never really got into any of that stuff as a kid. Because I was a PBS kid. Like, we didn't... Nicktoons wasn't a thing in my household. Like, I think it's intriguing, but... I just... not much interest. Like, if I were to explore... Like, there are some game franchises, like single-player game franchises I do want to explore, but... Maybe someday I will. Like, I know that The Shining Force, that's one game that I would love to go back to. But... Actually, I think I overshot accidentally. Here we go. Right here. Actually, do I want to go this way? I want to go this way, don't I? Nope, I want to go that way. Cool. 2682. So we need to go this way about 200 blocks. About 150 blocks. And then we will be underneath one of my other bases. Thankfully, it's been fairly drama-free in terms of the digging of it. Famous last words. Because I know that I gotta basically dig under a swamp right now. I also know that we have to dig... I know, like, positionally, we are right by the fishing shack, if I'm not mistaken. So we have to dig underneath a pond and a swamp, basically. That's going to be kind of sketch. So we'll see. We will see how this goes. I also know that we need to go this way a bit further anyways, because if I'm not mistaken... Yeah. This can be part of a branch to go to Justin's tunnel. Anyways, so... Me and Justin can share a tunnel. Build your character out of these components, each with their own special abilities, which we won't tell you. You figure out the abilities on your own, and there's no practice modes. Brother, what are you talking about? Are you talking about the Danny Phantom Ultimate Enemy Face-Off game, or what? Like, what like... if we're gonna be building a game with its own components and stuff, I'm just gonna play Baldur's Gate, or any other D&D-esque game. Like, for real. I know this song's copyright, but I don't care because this song kind of sucks anyways. But this rendition of the song, like, I know it's a speedcore, nightcore version, so I don't know if YouTube was gonna care or not. I doubt it. We'll see. We'll see. That's part of the reason why I like listening to Amiga Mod stuff. Purchase specially marked the tie-in consumable merchandise to get passwords to unlock additional components. I'll literally just play D&D. You're describing Dungeons and Dragons. You are literally describing... face off against players all around the world with only 8 attacks, 8 different kinds of blocks, and a really tedious, stamina system. You're literally describing just Dungeons and Dragons. Like, that's... I will literally play Baldur's Gate 3. This sounds like Baldur's Gate 3, but with extra steps. Like a simpler version of Baldur's Gate 3. Not 8, 3. Okay, so it sucks, basically. I can name many games that are infinitely better than that. That do the exact same thing. Hold on, I'll name one off right now. I can think of one right now, right off the top of my head. I'll see if I can look it up. Fantasy 3. Right? Fantasy 3, The Wrath of Nicodemus. Just play that! Play Nicodemus. Fantasy 3, Revenge of Nicodemus. That is The Wrath of Nicodemus. We will play that on stream. And you will see that that is just basically a dungeon crawler that is really cool. That basically is like, oh, you build your own team with a few basic components. There's a little bit of RNG element to it. It's basically like a precursor to Baldur's Gate 3. It's really cool. Like, if we want to build, like, do some team, you know, like games like that, those sound way more engaging to me. Like, I'd rather play something like that. I believe I believe it's on GOG. I believe it's on GOG. I'll get it on GOG or something, and we'll go from there. You have returned with snacks. What'd you get? Did you get McDonald's? I like McDonald's. Nah, it's probably not McDonald's. I like snacks. As soon as I'm done streaming, I am gonna be making myself probably some broth, because that sounds kind of nice actually. And a thing of milk. Pour myself a glass of milk, and call that a day. That sounds kind of nice actually. Ah, it's a Flash game. Well, then I already have it, because I've downloaded every single Flash game in existence because of Project Blue. I miss Flash games. Those were cool. One of these days I might convince myself to get a Flash game emulator running and start playing some stuff. Because I do have the resources to do that. Just haven't put the time into it yet. But I do want to. There's a lot of really cool Flash games that most people don't know about that I feel like are really interesting and would be worth checking out. You know, when Java killed Flash. That was a really sad day. Oh no! It's water! Water those! Okay, let's see if it's actually part of the river. Yep, sure is. Yay. We didn't go low enough. Gosh darn it. Because there happened to be this one little thing. Oh. I did a depth check and it was 10 lower than the lowest point in the river that by my measurement, but I guess my measurement was off, which kind of sucks. But I know where we are now. We're about there. Now I gotta do my tunneling method. After we're done building the Minecraft network, we're gonna have to seal up the tunnel a little bit better, just to make sure that nothing spawns in when we do turn it on. The hardest difficulty. That way nothing spawns in on accident or anything like that, because my biggest fear is that shit starts spawning in, even with torches and everything. Okay, no, don't you dare. Okay, cool. Yep, game sounds like it sucks, James. I'll agree with you.
What game?
There's a game that he's talking about, the a Danny Phantom game, RPG game. There's a Flash game apparently. Come on, almost. There we go. Come on. Yeah, it's really fighting. Clearly above water. Alright. Okay. Alright. Hey, cool. That is how you build a tunnel. Underwater. 2D fighting game, even worse. I would rather play that one Sonic the Hedgehog fighting game that was on the Sega Saturn. Wait, no it wasn't.
Sonic Fighters?
Sonic Fighters, yeah. I played that in the arcade once. Shit was awful. I'd rather play that. I'm actually not much into fighting games. My favorite... I think the closest thing I can say that I'm into when it comes to fighting games is Streets of Rage. I did kind of like Streets of Rage 2. That was pretty cool. The original one's pretty decent too. On the Sega Genesis. Damn, I missed one. I missed one. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Alright. Well, that was interesting. We hit the river. At depth I did not appreciate too much. I would have rather hit the river at a depth that was, well, we weren't that far off with the river depth. I didn't realize the water table went that deep. This song is getting a little weird. Okay, James has said in the chat, I also remember the plans for fighting Flash games. It was piss easy once you figured out how the game worked. And game was very easy to figure out. Win a match, get points to upgrade. Can boost SPD, attack, and like speed, attack, and defense. Yeah, that sounds about on par for any Flash game from the era. Any decent one anyways. There are a lot of racing games with similar mindset. You just figure it out. Alright, how the basic controls work, see how far you get. Earn points with those, you know, with how far you get. Upgrade your car or character or whatever, and then try it again. And see how far you get. Downhill Penguin was one that was pretty good about that. Airplane was one. Hamster Launcher was another one like that. You know, just a ton of upgrade games. And I wouldn't be surprised if Danny Phantom and the fighting game from genre delved into that kind of subgenre of Flash games, which were known as upgrade games. Oh. Okay, we only have about, let's say about 40 blocks left. Might start digging from the other side, just because. Well, just because. It may not be bad. I might miss it. How am I doing on space? Let's empty out our inventory while we're at it too. We'll empty out the inventory. And then we will go ahead and... Ah! Donkey! Jesus Christ. We're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about how Donkey just jump scared me. Yeah, that's if you can get the Flash game working even. Which, good luck. You're not gonna be able to get the You're not gonna get a multiplayer online Flash game to work in this day and age. You're just not. The servers are long dead. There might be some underground project that revived it, like what they did with Club Penguin, but I doubt it. Oh no, we really are out of space. Huh. Well... I could go for a ham and cheese hot pocket right now, though. That'd be really tasty. pretty long walk, actually. I'm just gonna check one thing real quick. $26.82, and it's exactly 64, so it's 30 blocks up. So we really want to start digging straight up. Probably about 20 blocks, honestly. Yeah, maybe even less. Like maybe the next 15 blocks. So I'd like around 2710. No, we'll do 2705. We'll start digging up. Hey, thanks for stopping in. Have a good night. How you holding up, Hilmer?
Good, just finished Warframe session. Looks good. Getting the hang of playing it on PC now. You still live?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Just by merging my wait, how many fucking hang on. Just by merging my accounts, just by merging my Warframe accounts, I somehow shot up to getting 157 out of 193 achievements.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, like that was like a solid 2-3 minutes of just the achievements unlocking. Yeesh. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go refill my drink.
Sounds good. physically cannot hold more items. Alright. That's a good ending point for me. I'll wait for Hilmer to get back, but I think in the meantime, I think I'm going to call it for the night, though, because I am literally out of inventory, and I've got so much cobblestone, I don't know what to do with. And be a good time to do some more housing projects throughout Fort Redacted. I don't know what I'm going to build next, but it's going to be good. In the meantime, I'm going to call it for the night. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. You know, thanks for the great combos and the everything like that. So, perhaps I'll stream tomorrow. Don't know. I've got said, got a pinball tournament to go to, and frankly, I don't really want to do much after that. But, who knows? I might stream on Saturday or something. Everybody have